I'll get one of those dumbbells where you can adjust the weights just so I can do curls and basic exercises. Nothing too crazy, just basic stuff just to try to build some more muscle mass.
Prepare your Pepto-Bismol and Tums, we're covering a DSP tries it. But worry not, my dear viewer, I will be editing out or skipping the pig jumping noises for your sanity and mine. I normally don't cover DSP tries to become the size of Amberlynn, but I learned the day I am making this video that Phil took a third-pound burger and straight-faced said to the camera about it being healthier than a fried burger, and I couldn't stay silent about it. That said, let the feast of approximately 4,000 calories begin.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
Drip, snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. All right, guys, are you ready? This is going to be a crazy episode. This will actually be one of the biggest episodes of DSP Tries It I've ever done. I ordered so much off the menu. We're going to be going crazy. All right? Let's do it. Here we go. What is up, everyone? Phil here, and welcome to a very special, probably extra long episode of DSP Tries today. Unlike most episodes of DSP Tries It, where I try food from like a national chain like Burger King or Taco Bell or Pizza Hut, today we're doing something special. Today I ordered from a local chain. They only have a few locations out here in Washington State. It's called Shake and Go. Shake, the letter N with an apostrophe, and Go. What do they have? A variety of gourmet charbroiled hamburgers, other kinds of sandwiches like chicken and salmon, fried seafood like clams, shrimp, and cod, fries, and other variations of sides, wraps like chicken Caesar and stuff like that, and they specialize in gourmet milkshakes.
What a surprise! Burgers, milkshakes, and fried food. I guess the adage "you are what you eat" works for Phil since oil is the primary ingredient of this restaurant, apparently. Phil ordering this shit is bad enough, but look at his body language. Dude looks like he took a hit of crank and then was told the police are outside. Can't sit still, energetic as fuck. Like, the last time he looked this happy, he had pulled a Hogan in WWE Champions.
Here we go. Give me his 5-star gold. It is a 5-star gold. Who is it? 5-star gold. Oh, brother! Oh, brother! Oh, yeah, we did it. Oh, you Hulkamaniacs out there, all you Philomaniacs, we did it. We pulled our first Hogan live on stream. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Yes, yes, we did it, brother. We did it.
And we'll get into the math of the calories, fat, and sodium later, but even from a surface level, the order that he's about to reveal is fucking obscene.
So they have a huge menu. I have never eaten there. I've driven by them probably 200 times in the 11 years I've lived here, and I never actually gave them a try. Today, for the first time ever, we are trying Shake and Go. But we're not just trying Shake and Go, we're kind of doing a taste of Shake and Go tour, if you want to say. I got a burger with fries. I got their biggest seafood combo possible that has 3 kinds of seafood, plus curly fries, and I got a shake. So we've got a ton of food to try today on DSP Tries It. I'm very excited for this.
Yes, the classic health-conscious lunch. A seafood platter, a burger, extra fries, and a thick milkshake. Because nothing says moderation like looking at the menu and then ordering the whole thing. This man treats fast food like a tasting menu at a Michelin star restaurant. The only difference, he doesn't take a bite of each meal. He just eats the whole fucking meal.
Now, the one thing that we should probably try first, before it just gets too melted, is the shake. And my wife chose the flavor. We've got a butterscotch milkshake. $7.99 for this on the delivery app. I don't know what it costs. I would guess probably like $6.99 or $6.50 at the real store. Because remember, the delivery apps all have an upgraded price. It's huge. This is humongous. This is actually, I think, the biggest milkshake I've ever had on this show. It's ginormous.
Let the calculations begin. I have looked far and wide for official nutrition information on this restaurant, and ultimately I came up empty-handed. So I did the next best thing and estimated based on what I observed. I hadn't heard him gush over how large it was. So when I prompted ChatGPT, I said I thought the shake was 16 ounces. However, after having listened to him and running the image through ChatGPT, it appears to be 32 ounces. Now you can go and find the tweet if you want. The shake was estimated between 700 and 900 calories and ended up averaging out to an estimate of 800 calories. A 32-ounce shake is therefore estimated to be 1,600 calories. So, let's add that to the board. And now, let us continue.
All right. So butterscotch milkshake, it's supposed to be real, ice cream and everything. It's not the crap at McDonald's. Let's see how it is. It is thick. Like this straw, I can feel like resistance going in and out of the cup. Let's see if it's any good. Butterscotch time, baby. I haven't had butterscotch in a long time.
As promised, no Phil eating, drinking, or talking with his mouth full will be seen on this video. You may begin planning a parade in my honor.
That's amazing. The first sip. Absolutely full of flavor. Incredibly thick milkshake. That is amazing. It's very, very thick. It's very cold. Even though it got delivered, it's still, as you can see, intact. It hasn't become liquid at all. It's very good. The butterscotch taste is great. Likely it's just, it's a vanilla milkshake and they blend in the butterscotch flavor to it. Oh, man. Top 5 milkshakes I've had in my life. I don't drink a lot of milkshakes, but top 5. Seriously, that is ridiculously good. It's so delicious. How much you want to bet that when I'm done with the food, that's still going to be cold? Because it's real. It's actual thick ice cream. That is absolutely amazing. All right. So already I can tell you we're off to a great start.
This is porn to him, and I don't think you can convince me otherwise. The amount of joy and pleasure he gets out of food is disturbing to say the least, and further explains his obsession with doing these DSP Tries It segments. And if you're an audio-style listener, you wouldn't have seen it, but his head-bobbing, overly animated reactions genuinely make me think he gets carnal pleasure from food.
That is an amazing milkshake. It's so much. It is $8. The price is probably the one negative, but that's a great milkshake right there. Okay, let's get to the food just to show you some of the stuff I got here. I have multiple sacks of food. It weighs about 10 pounds.
Go figure. The only time Phil knows how much he lifts is when food is somehow involved. How is this funny, Phil? 10 pounds of anything is meant to feed families, not a person. Although, maybe we were looking at it wrong. Maybe Phil is trying to be a loving husband and make himself look like his mall wife so she doesn't feel bad about being a land manatee. So they can both look like those two fat people in WALL-E. I mean, this would be the first time Phil did anything for Kat, so in reality, it's likely just him wanting to stuff his fucking face, but, the possibility is out there.
Okay, what do we start with? I want to start with the seafood. I almost never eat seafood on DSP Tries It. Let's start with the seafood. All right, let's take a look at what we got. So here's our ginormous bag. Inside we've got, let's see here, tartar sauce. We've got some kind of special sauce. Maybe that's for the fries. It's an orange sauce for the fries. More tartar sauce. That's good that they gave me so much. Oh my God. This is insane. Oh my God. There's an insane amount of food on this platter right now. Look at this. Oh my Lord. Look at that. That looks outstanding. Look at these shrimp. They're large. They're nicely breaded. There's a piece of cod here, whitefish cod, and then underneath are little clam strips and French fries. Here's a French fry. I don't see the clams only because they're probably buried. Oh, here's one. That's a clam. That's a fried clam right there. So that is a lot of good food, and they give you a nice lemon wedge, which is traditional. When you get fried seafood, you put lemon, you squeeze it on top. It looks amazing. It smells great. This is probably going to be amazing. The only bummer, no cocktail sauce for the shrimp, but the tartar sauce is fine. The tartar sauce will likely be really good. The one thing is I don't have a fork, but I guess I could just dip the cod into the tartar sauce and eat it like that. All right, first thing, let's try a fry. So this is one of their regular fries. See that? Wow, that fry has great flavor. It's seasoned with salt, but also whatever oil they're using to cook this is actually quite flavorful.
This may be the best example or argument for why the DSP Smells It Cologne segment would have been a burning dumpster fire. Here are his descriptors as it relates to the fries. It has great flavor. It's seasoned with salt. The oil is good. Such immense specificity, Phil. Next you'll say it has great potato flavor and that it would probably go well with ketchup. My God, what would we do without this information?
That is not bland at all. That is incredibly tasty, that French fry. Let's try that with this sauce. This is probably the fried dipping sauce here. Let's open the sauce. Let's see what the sauce tastes like. Kind of looks just like a Thousand Island or something. It smells tangy, very tangy. All right. Let's try some fries in the fry sauce, shall we? Wow, that's good. That's really good. I'm going to put that to the side only because I don't want to make a mess. I'm going to put that back here. I'm going to have one more French fry with it because it's actually really good. It's like addictive. You just dip that in. That is really good. Okay, so first thing I should do, let's go full screen, shall we? Take a look at this marvelous seafood platter, guys. Look at this. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That just looks good on camera, but it's going to taste good, you know? Very good. For the record, this combo is cod, shrimp, clam strips, and fries for $20, but that's on the delivery app. It's probably like $18 in person, but it's heavy as hell. There's a ton of food in this combo, okay? All right, let's try each one.
No, let's not. Not that your audience can try any of this. As many have told you in the past, Phil, you are not Review Bra. Please stop trying to be him. Now, as it pertains to this meal, I'm not subjecting you to watching him try the cod and the clam strips and the shrimp. It's disgusting, and I'd have to clip every 5 fucking seconds to keep you away from the pig chomping noises. So instead, let's estimate the calories. Again, I must apologize for my initial Twitter post, as I was wrong again in my estimations. I heard Phil say there was a piece of cod, singular, but in doing further research, there is no platter that serves 3 shrimp and 1 piece of cod. There's only a platter that serves 2 pieces of cod, meaning my initial query generated an estimate of 1,400 calories for the platter, but if you add that extra piece of cod in, it goes straight to 1,700, which will of course add to the board. Yeah, 2 items and we're at 3,300 calories in total, and we still haven't added in the burger or extra fries yet. But remember, this is a master of health, the next Jenny Craig, one might say. I would have used a male dietitian or personal trainer to compare, but Phil has more in common with Jenny Craig. Since they both have tits.
Let's move on to bag number 2. Bag number 2 is a burger and a curly fries combo. All right. Holy shit. Look how many fries they gave me. This is like 2 large fries from anywhere else, and they only do one size. This is the size of their curly fries at Shake and Go. It's insane the amount of fries that are in here. This is like 3 or 4 potatoes. What on earth are they doing over there?
Don't forget now, he had fries with his platter order of seafood, but no, that's not enough for Phil. Gotta make sure you spend all the money on all the shitty food you can. Nothing too special here with these fries. The bag is estimated around 500 calories, which is more calories than 2 shakes I could drink that would net me 84 grams of fucking protein. But yeah, Phil, great call on ordering the fries on top of the fries. Definitely doesn't seem gluttonous at all. Fuck it, let's add it to the board. And just like that, we're to 3,800 calories.
For the record, it is extra to get it with fries that are the sweet potato fries. The regular fries, they come with a burger, but the sweet potato, they add $2 extra to the cost of the burger. Not the sweet potato, excuse me, the curly fries, they add $2 to the cost of the burger. All right, so here we go.
Sorry to pause so quick, but what the fuck is this? What is this face? Are you a fry bag gynecologist, Phil? You gotta make sure you're looking real deep in there. Jesus, man, they're fried potatoes. You're not pulling out the holy grail. Calm down.
Oh, they smell good. There you go. Let's try one of these beautiful looking fries. And the best part, unlike when you get curly fries at other places, they're big. Most places now you order curly fries, you get tiny little ones that are overcooked. These are cooked properly. They're fluffy, but crispy on the outside. And look at the size of this first fry. Let's go. I need a napkin. My hand is greasy. That is the one thing. The food is going to be greasy at a place like this. They don't care about health there. Trust me. They're not giving a crap. They're trying to be a local great place, and they're going to bombard you with flavor with no care for your health. So be careful. You know, calories, fat, and everything. Don't go nuts. As you can see, I'm not eating everything here. I'm basically doing a tasting, right? I'm just tasting each thing.
Phil, who the fuck are you trying to fool? You yourself have stated you've been addicted to mobile games in the past. We know you're still addicted to WWE champions, and you're an alcoholic. You simply do not possess the maturity or willpower to say no to deep-fried salty goodness. In addition to that, when was the last time Phil was okay not getting the quote-unquote best value for his money? There is no way in hell this eternal man-baby could say no to this food. He ate it. He ate it all. I have no doubt in my mind.
All right, next. I selected one of their specialty burgers. So for the record, whoa. It's huge. Look at how deep that burger is. Damn. So this is the Hickory Barbecue Burger. It's a 3rd-pound char-broiled burger, not fried, char-broiled on a grill, with lettuce and tomato, bacon, onion rings. There's actually onion rings on the burger. I believe some kind of cheese and barbecue sauce. I'm not sure what else is on there. We'll take a look. So how much is this? About $15 on the delivery. But remember, you get this and you get fries. It's not just the burger. You're getting this and fries together for that price. And that's marked up for delivery. It's probably like $13 in person, I would guess. Okay? Okay, you ready? Let's do this over here so you can get the close-up cam. Okay? It is, oh, it's a different kind of bun. Yeah, is that a Kaiser roll maybe? I'm not actually sure what kind of bun this is. It's not brioche. It looks like it's baked at a bakery, like a bakery style bun. And let's see what we got on top of this guy. An onion ring. There's a ton of bacon on this. Look, there's bacon, 3 strips of bacon on the top there with barbecue sauce, an onion ring, cheddar cheese on your char-broiled burger, okay? And then on the bottom, we got lettuce and tomato and pickles with some more sauce. So you got to like barbecue if you want the Hickory Barbecue Burger, because they doubled up on the barbecue sauce on the burger. Okay? Hickory Barbecue Burger. There you go. Take a look. There you go. All right. Let's try it out. The Hickory Barbecue Burger from Shake and Go. By the way, I like the green leaf lettuce instead of crappy iceberg shredded lettuce. That's a nice touch. Okay. Here we go.
No, Phil. Let's calculate this up and bring it home. The burger is estimated at 1,000 calories flat, bringing us to a grand total today of 4,800 calories. And yes, I think he ate everything. Every crumb, morsel, and drop of grease was consumed by this black hole. The man literally ordered enough for 2 people to eat for an entire day, but in other streams has the audacity to give dietary and exercise advice. Oh, that reminds me, before I wrap this up, there is one more thing we have to watch and then talk about.
One other thing I got to show you guys. This is actually pretty important, all right? So you know how I mentioned it was char-broiled, not fried? I'd like you to take a look at the piece of paper. Do you see any grease on that paper whatsoever? I've been eating this the entire time. The only thing that's there is some of the juice from the veggies. There's 0 grease on the paper. So the burger was absolutely full of flavor, but because it was char-broiled, it burned off all that excess fat and added a char flavor, making it healthier. What? What the fuck?
This fucking kills me. The variance Phil is talking about here is at best 50 calories, but Phil would have you believe he's eating the equivalent of rice cakes with a side of air soup. Like, Phil, fine, you win. You're correct in that you dropped the calories by less than a can of one of your low-calorie alcoholic seltzers. And honestly, thank God for that. Thank God it's char-broiled. I was worried that this 5,000-calorie meal wasn't heart-healthy. Oh, and speaking of that, the estimated sodium for this heart attack in a bag is fucking shit, man. 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams of salt. I don't think you're quite understanding what I'm saying, so let's pick the highest sodium foods I know of. Pickles and McDonald's French fries. To hit 4,500 milligrams of sodium. You'd need to eat nearly a jar and a half of Vlasic pickle spears, or, and this almost melted my fucking brain when I realized this, 10 to 12 orders of large McDonald's fries. The man could pick up a fucking snail and it would instantly die. This wasn't a meal. It was a nuclear bomb of calories, sodium, fat, and what would end up manifesting as Phil raging out on people playing a game online, proving once again, you are what you eat. And if you're Phil Burnell and eat shit food, you're apparently going to be a shit person. Well, that wraps up this very special breakdown of Phil's healthy eating lifestyle. In a similar vein, if you want to jump incredibly high, Phil recommends you sever your Achilles tendon. It's only holding you back. Thanks to my members, the newbies, the neophytes, and my almighty gym rats. Y'all are the fucking best. Until next time, swole is the goal for a troll. Lift heavy, eat clean. Jasper's watching him eat all that salt, looking at Phil like, yeah, I like me some dry cured ham, boy.